All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hey, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. I am so sorry. That was forever the longest damn intro I have ever had. I'm going to go back and edit the video when we get off to make sure that I cut out that long ass intro, you guys. I am so sorry. But, baby, when I tell you I had to take care of some things, okay? So I do apologize. Let me know if you hear. I know some people was in here and then they left. They left up out of here. Please hit that thumbs up button. Do y'all hear me? Let me turn it up a little bit. Let me know if y'all hear me. I had to take care of a couple of things. I am so sorry. I don't see any thumbs up. Who is this? Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy as heck. Somebody just sent me a message and said, LaSandra said Desharia was paid to come out and what? What? Anyway, somebody said no sound. Can y'all hear me? Oh, she said we couldn't hear the intro either. At least I could. Oh, y'all couldn't hear the intro? Y'all didn't hear the intro? What? She said I paid Desharia? Oh my gosh, she whacked as fuck. She said I paid Desharia to come out and speak. No, baby. No, baby. I'm not in contact with Desharia. Matter of fact, I'm not even, me and sis is different. I'm not even gonna speak on Desharia except for just saying my heart goes out to her. That's it, that's all. I'm not going to go down memory lane on her story, but I damn sure gonna go down memory lane on her mama's story. I just feels like when Desharia becomes 18, if she wants to come out and tell her story or whatever without fearing, any type of backlash from her narcissistic father and whatnot, then she could do so. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do that because, I told you anyway. I just don't want to do that, okay? But anyway, hey everybody, let's have a conversation. I don't know if y'all caught that throwback premiere from earlier. Raise your hand if you did. Raise your hand if you was able to catch it. I know a lot of people don't see my videos because y'all be expecting me to go live, but it was a live, but it was a part of a live that I created into a video. Raise your hand if you saw that this morning, the throwback interview from the first baby mama of LaTruth or LaRon or whatever the hell we calling him today, okay? All right, so I do see quite a few people caught that. Please go back and watch that if you have not, because baby, when I tell you, it's been over a year ago, but if you go back and listen to some of the things that lady said, okay, it is sickening that people support this man, okay? They want to go over there, and this live is not going to be about Johnny L. However, they want to go over there and bash Johnny L. when we are hearing that LaTruth stomped on somebody with his boots. This was the big fat LaTruth, remember? Remember the overweight, heavy, dusty LaTruth, okay? The dusty, dry lip, crusty, big teeth, popcorn mouth LaTruth. Before he went and got the surgery in his mouth, LaTruth. Before he lost weight, LaTruth. Before he was making money, LaTruth. When he was getting cars repoed, LaTruth. When he was getting evicted, LaTruth. When he was wearing saggy pants and looking horrible ass, LaTruth. That's the truth. Out of Ciara's own mouth. Out of the first baby mother's own mouth. She said this man stomped on her with his boots. She said this man whooped her with a belt. Threw a plate in her face. And then when the police were called, she didn't even call the police. Her neighbors heard the scuffle or whatever, heard the arguments or whatever, right? The incidents. Called the police. The police came to the door and he threatened her. Threatened her. You better not say this. You better say this. You better say that. I need you guys to really go back and listen to that interview. Even if back then we didn't really, because we was on Brianna, right? So we kind of made her secondary. When I listened to that video last night, I said, oh my God. This girl's story it was covered up, you guys, by a bunch of hateful ass, miserable, flying monkeys. They are flying monkeys. And if you don't know what flying monkeys are, they are supporters of a narcissist. They enable a narcissist to continue to abuse. Those are flying monkeys. We're not talking about Brianna's story right now, you guys. We know what went on in the situation with Brianna from what Brianna told us. But today I want to focus on Ciara. This has nothing to do with Brianna, please. And I'm only saying that because I want to separate the two for a moment, you guys. For the next few days that I go over this, I want to separate the two. I want to separate Bree from Ciara. Let's focus solely on what he did to Ciara that people ignored, that people said it was made up. This woman has never changed her story. This man was literally in the chat mocking her. And she was telling her abuse story. He was abusing her in the chat, saying things like she dropped out of the 12th grade and he helped her graduate from high school. Like literally, you guys. He was in the chat mocking her. And he was saying, oh, y'all believe her with no proof? I believe her. I believe that LaTruth abused Ciara. I believe that. I believe that what Ciara said happened, hitting with the belt, getting stomped on with boots, plate smashed in her face, and she even said that he pulled out a pow in front of her daughter. I believe it. And I heard her say, I've never gotten healed from this. I've never healed from this. She even said at one point she thought about ending her own life. She didn't even want to live. I'm sure I'm sure you guys heard that before by somebody else. But we ain't talking about that right now. We're just solely focusing on Ciara. If you heard that interview this morning, I want you guys to drop in the chat. What is some of the things that y'all heard that just made your skin crawl? And as y'all write that in the chat, I want to talk about a little bit about how is it that a decent person, if you're supposed to be a decent person, can listen to that interview and then turn around and say, she lying. I know every abused woman that heard that had to feel some type of way. They had to feel some type of way. This woman said he cheated on her, but he came out and told the internet that she cheated on him. See, a narcissist try to get ahead of shit, right? They try to come out and paint a picture so that nobody will believe you when you come out. LaTruth had already came out and said that he caught her cheating on him. Remember? He said he pulled up and she had another man in the house. She said that never happened. I believe her because LaTruth is a habitual liar. He lies daily and he manipulates. And if he's manipulating his daughter's mom, both of them, he will manipulate his daughters. He's already tried to manipulate Desharia. And I believe that he will, if not already, manipulating Amora. He's going to manipulate her. He's going to tell her things to try to make her feel like, oh my God, my daddy loved me so much. She will find out the truth, you guys. Don't make no mistakes about that. Hold on, you guys. Oh, here we go. I don't know if it blanked out or not. It blanked out over here. I think my screen just went out. Let me know if y'all still hear me. My screen went out, but it came right back. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. My screen went out, but it came right back. Hello, hello. I'm doing a mic check. Doing a mic check. Okay, I see the thumbs up, so I'm assuming that means y'all hear me. Okay, okay, you can hear. You can hear the hurt in her voice. Oh, you talking about the baby? Oh, you talking about the baby, or you talking about Ciara? Because both, you can hear the hurt in both of their voices. And let me just tell you right quick before we get on, we get further into the interview with Ciara. This is his reply to his daughter this morning. I just want you guys to know that. That is his reply. This is a narcissist, honey. If y'all, oh my Jesus Christ. Lord, Father, God, help me through this. If y'all don't know a narcissist, I need y'all to understand this man is a straight narcissist, cold, calculated, textbook narcissist. This is his response to his baby girl crying, hurting. This nigga said, I'm unbothered by lies. Yet again, she's like, I don't want to bash my daddy, and I'm not out here to bash him. And he's still calling her a liar. This nigga is pathetic, sad, pathetic. He's the worst. He's a fucking scumbag. Do you hear me? I don't see how anybody can't see this shit. How are they blind by this shit? How is women really believing this motherfucker? Oh. How are they believing this man? It's sick. You got this woman that describes. Let me tell you something. You can't just make shit up like how Ciara was in that interview saying the things that he did. You can't just make shit up like that and then just start crying. You can't do it. This girl said he was hitting her with a belt while she was pregnant. Now, this broke my heart. I asked y'all to write down in the comments what part of the video got to you more than the others. The part that really got to me, and I'm going to read y'all comments in a minute. The part that got to me was she said when she was pregnant and he was hitting her with the belt, she turned around to give her back so that he wouldn't hit her in the stomach, you guys. Who makes up shit like that? She said she turned around to offer her back so that he wouldn't hit her in the stomach. You hear me? So that he wouldn't hit her in the stomach. Do you hear me? She didn't want to be hit from the front, so she turned around and offered her back. Ain't that some shit you hear in a movie or something? And they lift this abuser up. And they say, he innocent, he innocent. No, he's not. No, he is not innocent. And then you hear some people say, oh, Moira, that was so long ago. This is when they were kids. This is when they was kids. We're talking about now. But then yet they go over there and say, freaking John L. once an abuser, always an abuser. But if he abused her when they were in a relationship, if by their own admission, their own saying, once an abuser, always an abuser, if he abused Ciara and they want to say it was so long ago, then that means that motherfucker is still a goddamn abuser, right? Per their own shit, per their own logic, right? Per their own logic. This is a disgusting ass man. Do you hear me? A disgusting man. He is disgusting. Disgusting. I hear y'all saying Ciara's on live now talking about this. I don't have access to Ciara. Ciara is she blocked all my pages. And even if she's talking about me, talking about her, I don't give a damn. She had the interview on my channel. This is an interview that I had on my channel. So it is my footage. So if she has attitude about it, that's on her. Okay? That's on her. But I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Okay? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about how he abused her while she was pregnant. But no one is outraged on that. No one cares about that. She said it got to the point where she was scared to talk around other people because she was scared of him. She said that she was scared of him, that she was afraid of him. She did. She said, I used to be scared. I used to be scared of this man. Of course he intimidates her. This man, if somebody can stomp on you with their boot, man, she needs some brothers. Lots of them, a few of them. You know what I mean? You hear me? She is speaking about people attacking her daughter. See, and that's the thing. I'm not going to go there with her daughter because she is a mother and she has a right to say whatever about her child, and I don't blame her on that one. So I'm not going to say anything about her daughter. But when she get 18, you can say whatever. But right now, I'm not going to do that. However, I am going to speak on her story. Her story where she cried on my panel about her abuse from this nigga, LaRon, Robert, LaTruth, him, the abuser. The abuser. And then, did you hear her say, when they talked, she said that he used to be abused by his grandparents. He used to get beat on. So sometimes you pass down things that you're used to. This man was abused, so then he take it out on women. I don't know if y'all know, but Robert really don't like women like that. I don't think he loves women. He don't. He's too disrespectful, nasty, and disgusting to love women. I think he takes his frustration out for women from what his grandmother did to his grandfather and probably did to him. That man don't love a woman. He doesn't know how to love a woman. He despises women. He may sit here and say, oh, I love women. I love women. No, he loved abusing women. He loved taking advantage of women. He loved manipulating women. He loved putting his motherfucking little ass hands on a woman. He loved kicking a woman. He loved putting his big foot on a woman. He whooped Ciara with a belt, you guys. A belt. She said like he was my daddy or something. And she said, I had to tell him, I'm not your child. Why should you have to tell your man that you sleeping with that I'm not your child? Because he wants to whoop her with a belt. Instead, you talking back. I'm sure we heard that before as well, right? Because he believes a woman shouldn't talk back. A woman should listen and don't say nothing. Just comply with his controlling acts. I'm telling y'all, this man is an abuser. I'm telling y'all that. He is an abuser. Fuck what them other people have to say. This man is an abuser. He is an abuser. Who puts their foot, not even a foot, but your freaking boot. You stomping on somebody. Who does that? Who? Got mad. Now listen to this. She said he got mad because she questioned him about cheating. Did we not hear him go off on somebody else because of the same shit? Broke somebody's fucking finger because they questioned him about cheating? This is a no good ass nigga, and any woman that get with him, God, I feel sorry for them. Any woman that get with this man is crazy after hearing all this bullshit that this man has done. And you got women over there ignoring this shit, calling women, other women liars. 2 women, really 3, if we're going to say his daughter, but you know, I don't want 2 women and a child has came out and talked about the abuse that they experienced from the hands of this man. And these goofy ass women sit over there and try to prove it wrong by saying this is a good man. I'm telling y'all, this man is an abuser. He is an abuser. He is an abuser. This is absolutely ridiculous. When I listen to Ciara say he stomped on me, he used to whoop me with a belt. And not only, listen to this, not only was LaRon in the comments mocking her, his fucking brother was too. His brother was in the comments calling her, what's the comment that he made? He said, you took my kindness for, you took my weakness. What she say? You took my weakness for advantage, head ass, something he called her. You took my kindness for advantage, head ass. Is what the brother, while she was on the panel discussing her abuse story, this man and his brother, both of them was in the comments. They were both in my live stream, in the comments, mocking this woman, both of them, not just one, but both. They literally was mocking this woman because they wanted their brother to uphold an image that's just for the internet, you guys. Just for the internet. Because behind scenes, honey, he laying hands, he laying feet, and his mouth is reckless. He even said in the comment, and I'm pretty sure he forgot he said that because, you know, he came back later and told people, oh, I don't cuss nobody out unless they cuss me out first. But in the comments in this interview, he said, all I did was cuss her out. She just got cussed out. She just got cussed out. He was literally laughing in the comments saying, that sounds like something that your daddy did. She said he used to beat her on her thighs so much with a belt that she had whelps on her thighs that it took over a month to heal. And she said this man has never apologized. But let me tell you something. Whether he say the words to her, I'm sorry for abusing you, or to anybody else that he has abused, trust me when I tell you, baby, he's going to pay for it, honey. He's going to pay for it. Whether it's on his deathbed or before, he's going to pay for it. Let me tell you how. When you do things like that, baby, you honey, baby, let me tell you, you suffer. You do. Y'all know sometimes these older people, they end up getting amnesia, not amnesia, but Alzheimer's or you know, I don't know why my screen keep going. I have no idea what's going on with this screen. But anyway, I'll have Jay look at it when he come back. But you get all-time timers, or you might get rheumatoid arthritis. You get something very, very, very painful. She said he's already getting his karma. That too, because guess what? He's going to have to resort back to that same old Robert, that same old LaRon, that old dusty, dry-lipped ass person that he used to be. That's why he's crashing out now on social media, because he's trying to uphold an image that he's just not. He's not what he wants to be. He's not. He's an abuser. He feels like he can abuse and never apologize. Never apologize, never try to get it right. But then want to go around here hollering, I'm a God, I'm a God, I'm a God. Which God are you? Which one? Which God are you? He's sick in my book. He's sick. And I don't understand how any woman can sit here and listen to these women talk about the abuse that they experienced by this man and sit here and say, this man innocent, he innocent, he innocent. No, he's not. Do you hear me? He is not innocent. His brother knows he's not innocent. And both his sisters know he's not innocent. And, you know, I'm not going to touch a lot on his daughter. However, she basically came out and said this man ain't never had custody of her. Is a lie. He lied so much. He lied so much. There's not a piece of paper that gave this nigga custody, and he can't post that shit. Never. Ciara turned over guardianship to Brianna, but Brianna was supposed to be bad. But I don't want to make this live about Brianna. I don't want to make this live about Brianna. I want to make this live about Ciara and this crusty ass, abusive ass man. I'm going to keep highlighting this, you guys, because Ciara's story was pushed up under the rug because we stood 10 toes down for Brianna. That we kind of like let Ciara's story just fly away in the wind. We didn't take heed to it as much as we should have. What he did to Ciara was worse than what he did to Brianna. Yeah, he created a smear campaign against Brianna, which is bad. He did that because he was jealous and she was competition. He looked at Ciara as not competition. This nigga don't financially take care of neither one of his children. But yet he comes out and tell people that he does. He is a fucking liar. He tell people that he financially provides, sending money here and there, but nothing solid every month. Do you hear me? He been saying that Desharia been grown for the last 3 years. She can take care of her damn self. He's a sorry piece of shit. He's not a good father and he's not a good man. He's not. And the people that's lifting him up, they're sick people. They're sick individuals. They really need help. He does things for the camera. You best believe any amount of money that he's spending on his daughter, he's doing it on the camera. Outside what he's doing on the camera, he ain't doing shit. I guarantee you. I don't know 100%, but I have a feeling that he is not. And we'll find out at the next court because it's going to be mentioned, I'm sure. I guarantee you he's not paying the proper child support. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Some of these parents that's supporting him are useless ass parents. They'll give up on their child. They don't give a fuck if their child is hurt. They'll throw them to the wolves. They horrible ass parents. They horrible ass individuals. They have no love and compassion whatsoever for a child. He beat Ciara with the belt. I've never, ever in my life had no type of experience like that. And oh my God, this is crazy. And he stomped on her with his boot. But yet you have people saying, he's innocent, he's innocent, he's innocent. I need y'all to go back and listen to her interview. If you have not, I'm not going to play it on here because I want you to listen to the video. I want you to hear her words. I want you to hear what she said, not me. She said. He stomped on her with his boot. But when she said she turned around and allowed him to hit her back, I let him hit me on the back because I didn't want him to hit me in my stomach. I see you, Aisha Howard. You can laugh. And if you got a daughter, that shit may just happen to your daughter. And it's going to be a sad thing. I pray you don't have a daughter. I actually pray you don't have kids, period. Because I can see you have no love, no compassion whatsoever. And you probably with an abuser yourself. Because most of you ladies that come on here and laugh like this, y'all used to this shit. Y'all think this is normal. Y'all think it's love. That's what you were taught. And I feel sorry for you because it's just not true. And if your mama taught you this, then she's a piece of shit. She's a piece of shit. And I hope you unlearn the abuse that you think is love before you teach somebody else this shit. I feel sorry for you, Aisha Howard. I really do. Because I believe that you are an abused woman. Because only an abused person would think this shit is funny. An abused person that actually think is love. This woman came out and told her story. She came out and she said the reason why she didn't come out before, she said she tried to tell Brianna before, but Brianna was like, oh, you want my man, you want my man. And you know what? To be honest with you, it's normal. It's normal for people to think, oh, you're just saying this because you want him back or you want us to be broke up and stuff like that. This lady has never changed her story. And to be honest, I don't even like the lady. No, I don't believe that, Aisha. Aisha says, my daughter was raised right. My kids wouldn't lie on their father for money. BITCH, my mama taught me well. No, she didn't. I wouldn't let a man beat on me. You play around with abuse. Your day is coming for lying. No, baby, you are abused, honey. And I guarantee you, your daughter, you will allow her to be abused by a man like this. You would. You are an abused woman. You're uneducated. You are illiterate. I guarantee you, you were abused. Unfortunately, you are abusing your daughter for not teaching her the right thing. And your mama was a piece of shit for not teaching you to have empathy for somebody. You are a piece of shit. Dog shit on the bottom of shoes. That is what you are. That's exactly who the fuck you are. A piece of shit. Ciara was just online and said she knows this liar beat Desharia because she heard her daughter crying and screaming before this. Let's not talk too much about the Desharia situation in here, please. Let's stick to the Ciara situation, okay? Desharia wants to heal. Desharia needs prayer, okay? So she asked that we not speak on her situation. I want to honor, okay? Honor and respect her wishes. If those people in the swamps want to speak on Desharia, then let them, because you know they don't have no empathy or sympathy for no one. But on this channel, okay? On this channel, I want to say, can we please refrain from speaking on the Desharia situation, please? Ciara got enough. She got enough lashings. She got enough kicks. You understand what I'm saying? She got enough threats for us to discuss what happened to a grown-ass woman, which was Ciara. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I understand the sadness of her video this morning. I was sad too. But she asked that we stop so that she can heal. So we're going to focus on Ciara. We're going to focus on Ciara. She said, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I don't give a damn. You better be on your pins and needles. The police and CPS is going to be very present in your life. If you ever touch Amor, I will walk from Texas. Not walk from Texas. I think that might be a long-ass walk. She said, Aisha, the same thing that make you laugh will make you cry. Exactly. This old heezy in here. She got black gums all in her mouth and shit. She over here laughing, thinking shit is funny. That's what they do. That's what they do. They laugh at people that was abused for real, for real. Well, let me just say it like this. They pick and choose to highlight who they want to believe and who they don't want to believe. That's what they do. They pick and choose. They're like, no, he didn't do anything to her. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Hell, if anything, she'd probably go around and be like, no, what did she do to deserve the belt? What did she do to deserve the boot? Being thumped with a boot? What did she do to deserve the threats? That's what type of sick-ass people that Aishas are. But I've dealt with Aisha before. Aisha has black gums. And when you have black gums, right there tell you your ass was abused. Her mom and daddy didn't take a fucking ass to the motherfucking dentist. You hear me? She has black gums. I peeped her out a long time ago. She forever came to my chat with the bullshit. She's an abused woman, and there's a lot of them around here. A lot of abused ass. I'm not even talking about just physically abused. I'm talking about mentally abused, financially abused, psychologically abused. A lot of these people are abused. She says, Ciara video you posted earlier was so crazy. I'd never seen it, and her pain from him was crazy. He damaged her as a young woman. And I'm glad that you were able to see that, Monica, because a lot of people haven't seen it. I went back and looked at that video and I said, you know what? That video only got 3,000 views. That's why I need you guys to help share it. Right now, it only has 2 shares on it. I need you guys to share that video. How else are we going to get it out if you don't share it? If you got a platform, share it. Drop it in people that have bigger platforms that you follow. Share it. People need to know that this man is a fucking monster. Even when I went back and listened to it last night, I was like, damn. I know it's been long ago, but our focus was so on Brianna that we didn't even focus that much on a fucking Stomped with his boots. I'm sitting up here thinking, okay, which I'm not downplaying any type of abuse, but I'm sitting up here thinking, okay, a man slapped you in the face. A man pushed you down. A man dragged you. And she said she was drugged too and got carpet burned. But I said, okay, a man dragged you. A man pushed you. A man slapped you in your face. But being stomped with a boot and hit with a belt and threatened with a weapon, a pew-pew, all that shit is serious. Ciara is actually one lucky person to still be alive. That man could have messed around and unalived her. And I asked her, I said, why was he whooping you with a belt? She said, because he said, I don't listen. I don't be listening to him. What? Punk ass talk. That's why he would never approach a man the way he does a woman. He only talks shit online to a man. That's why you see him walking around with that weapon in his hand, that pew pew in his hand when it comes to him going back and forth with a man. Have y'all noticed that? He always try to bring his pew pew out and make little idle threats when it comes to a man. Have you noticed that? Because he's a fucking coward. He's a coward. If you guys have not listened to that video, I'm telling you, you need to go hear it. If you don't have nothing else to do this afternoon, you need to hear that video. It's over an hour long, maybe an hour, 20 minutes or so, but you need to listen to it. And I don't even support Ciara, you guys. I don't. Because her mouth is ruthless. But at the same time, we can't disregard her abuse. We can't disregard the fact that she said that this sorry, stinking breath ass nigga beat her with a belt. We can't disregard that she was threatened by this man constantly. Even while the cops, she said he told her before opening the door, when the cops was at the door, you better not say nothing, or I'm going to do this or that to you. Or I'm going to do this or that to you. Thank you, Miguel. Thank all of y'all for sharing this video. And I need you guys to continue to share it. The video that I made of the interview with her own words, share it. Please. She said, what video? Let me drop it in the comments. Give me a second. Let me drop the video that needs to be shared. Her own words. Her own words. This baby mother cried on my panel. You can hear it all in her voice. And this ninja and his brother was in the comments mocking her. Mocking her. And some of the comments I actually have in the video. He is a monster. She said, I wish he just disappeared off social media for real. He's not. He's not going to disappear off social media. You know, not no time soon. I think eventually he will. You want to know why? Because, baby, I'm telling you, this man, oh my God, you know, I just believe that, you know, I don't believe that he will be able to get away with the things that he do forever. I just don't. I think everybody's time is coming, baby. You hear me? Everybody's time. Everybody's time is coming. You know what I'm saying? She said it's crazy that they don't come in OB pressure. Oh, yeah, because he's a man. She said that's why his life is spiraling out of control. That's absolutely why his life is spiraling out of control. Let me go back up and read some of the things that y'all took from the video that just made y'all sick to y'all stomach. Let me go back up. Let me see. I asked y'all what was some things about the video that made y'all sick to your stomach. Let me see. Let me go back up. Somebody said that calling her names and all. Okay, I don't know if that was it. All right, you know what? I don't see you guys. Write it again for me. What if you watched the video? I think I let it go by too much. If you watched the video, what was some of the things? And I want to read them. I want to highlight them. What was some of the things? I told y'all the one that got me was when she turned around and offered her back to him so he wouldn't hit her in her stomach. Okay? What is some of the things? Boss Lady Colette, I could give a hot got motherfucking damn what fucking bald-headed edge ass fat fucking Retta got to say, okay? I didn't pay Deshari. I had not even talked to Deshari. So please, and I'm not yelling at you, fuck Retta or any of them other motherfuckers, okay? We're talking about Ciara right here. Fuck Retta. Retta can fucking suck my fucking ass. Why would I pay Deshari? They're illiterates. They're swamp people. I paid Deshari to come out. What the fuck you mean? Deshari is 17. I don't even talk to Deshari. I don't even talk to Ciara. Fuck Reddit. Please don't tell me that shit in my comments. It's going to piss me off. Because right now we're talking about, goddamn it, Ciara, and y'all talking about Fucking Retta. Fuck Retta. And some other motherfuckers. They're illiterates. Fuck them. Let her dumb, fat fucking ass say whatever she want to say. Hopefully her teeth fall out her mouth. I don't have to pay people. I don't pay no goddamn body. The fuck? All right, let's get back to what I asked. I asked what was about the video that pissed y'all off? Throwing the food at her. Yes, throwing the food. The fact that she was 16. Woman of purpose said the belt. Exactly. Candy, please tell them, putting that stupid shit in my chat just pissed me off. He crying out that for Momo to have a better life. Oh, no, I'm talking about the video that Ciara did. I'm not talking about Desharia's video. I'm talking about the video that Ciara did, the interview. What was it about the video that Ciara did? He beat her with a belt, all right? Acting like her father, okay? Beating her with a belt and throwing food in her face, okay? He took her away from everybody and didn't let her have a life. Exactly. And let me tell you something. That is a sign of abuse as well. People that cut you off from family and friends. People that cut you off from family and friends try to isolate you so that you can't tell nobody. Nobody will know what's going on with you. That's a sign of abuse in itself. And she said the abuse didn't start until what? He moved her from North Carolina to Georgia. To Georgia. She said it was all of it for me. The stomping with the boots and the belts, beating while pregnant, as a matter of fact, all of it. Exactly, Demetrius. That was crazy to me. You beating somebody while they pregnant? Nigga, that pisses me off, y'all. It pisses me off. You hit a woman, and that was one of the things that pissed me off about Justin, too, because he slapped Cora in the face when she was pregnant. Sorry ass piece of shit, man. Piece of shit, coward ass men. Cowards. When she started crying, telling her story, I knew she was telling the truth. He relived her past. She didn't fully heal either. She said she didn't heal. She said she didn't heal. Exactly, Miss Hurd. Tell them again. Please stop telling me what these misfit ass content creators on their panel is doing. She told me, drink some water, auntie. No, I'm good. I'm good. He said he helped her graduate from high school, which proves she was still in school when he got with her. Ooh, you know what? God damn it, you just made a damn. Ooh, Little Bill with your little bitter ass. Wait a minute, what's your name? Little Bill with your bitter ass. She just said something, y'all. This man claimed he met her when she was 18 years old, but yet he claimed that he helped her graduate from school. She said that they met when she was 16. He said they met when she was 18, but yet he said he had to help her. Matter of fact, he said she flunked the 12th grade and he had to help her graduate from the 12th grade, meaning that she had to do the 12th grade twice, is what he said. Did he not? Did he not? You just said something. His old lying fucking ass. She said, drink some water. Says, I'm good. I promise y'all I'm good. And I don't mean, Colette, no, I got much love for her, but that bothers me, y'all. It bothers me when I'm trying to talk about a topic and y'all telling me what these misfit ass motherfuckers are saying on their panel. Or she said this about you. She said, fuck them motherfuckers. They misfits. They misfits. But I talked to Colette, behind the scenes. She know my frustration is more toward them, not her. She said, sick of the delusion. When was, oh, no, we ain't talking about that big fat bitch. When he told her to get her face together when the police come, and also when he took the food and smacked it in her face. Yes, get your face together. Wipe your face, get it together. He threatened her. But right before she opened the door, If you say something, then you're going to get this going to happen to you, and that's going to happen to you. Who even does that? An abusive ass man. That's who. That's who. An abusive ass man. That's who. Thank you, boss lady, baby. She said it's a sense of control. Absolutely it is. She said, I didn't like none of the stuff Ciara said he had done to her. I believe he did all of it. And I believe he did everything also. Every last bit of it. It hurt me when Ciara said RH smashed that food in her face, amongst other things. Yes. All because she asked him about cheating. She said, honestly, all I could think is, I wonder how bad it was for Bree. I don't think Bree has shared all she endured with him. I don't think so either. But this live is not about Bree. This live is about Ciara. We took the focus off Ciara's trauma. We took the focus off Ciara's abuse. And we gave Brianna all the attention. All of it. All of it. Ciara has a story out there that she ain't never healed from. This nigga did her dirt. And she said he ain't never apologized for it. But they want Brianna to apologize to this sorry ass piece of scum ass piece of fucking dog shit. Because that's what he is. She said he was disciplining her and she was his child. Exactly. Whooping her with a belt. I asked her, why do you think he was whooping you with a belt? Because he said that he was disciplining me because I talked back. How you sleeping with a woman? You making love to a woman, but yet you mad at them and you hitting them with a fucking belt because they not obeying you? He was taught this bullshit from his grandparents. I guarantee it. He was taught this from his grandparents. She even said that. She said that his grandparents used to beat his fucking dusty ass. She said he has these old beliefs. Yep. What he was taught. He did it to the women that he's supposed to love. And he wondered why his punk ass is by himself now. He's by himself. He's by himself. She said, yep, he was sure running his mouth talking about the 13th grade. Yes. He was literally in the comments. Laughing at her. Now, let me just say this to y'all. She said he is a groomer. Exactly. Oh my goodness, Tamara. He is a groomer, and that's why rank of fingers would never work for him. He need a woman that he can groom, but he just don't realize he got too damn old, and it's going to be hard for him to find a woman that he can groom. You can't groom no 52-year-old woman. It ain't no motherfucking way that you're going to groom a 52-year-old woman. Baby, if we ain't groomed, honey, we going to be left ungroomed. It ain't no way he's going to be able to groom a 52-year-old. It's no way. He don't want no 52-year-old. He don't want no 42-year-old. He don't probably want no 32-year-old. That nigga want a 17 or 18-year-old. That's what he wants. Why? Because he's a groomer. Because he's a groomer. But let me ask y'all a question right quick. If somebody is on the panel accusing you of stomping them with your boots, whooping you with a belt, throwing a plate in your face, pulling out a weapon in front of your child, and they down in the comments making slick comments and laughing, what does that tell you? Is that a guilty man, or is that because if a man didn't do that shit to you, you know what he'll be saying? He damn sure would be laughing in the damn chat. Sound like something that your daddy did to you. That's not how a man that didn't do shit will respond. He'll be like, Ciara, why are you up there lying? Why are you doing this? Why? You know I didn't do this to you. Why are you? He would be saying things like that. Like, where is this coming from? When have I ever done you like this? This nigga was laughing and mocking, and then his fucked up fucking slim booty ass brother comes over there and call her a name. Literally call her. What was it again, you guys? What was the name he called her? He said something about taking me for advantage, taking my kindness for advantage. looking ass or looking head. They were literally joking and mocking her in the comments while she was explaining that this man beat her with a belt. That this man stomped her with his boots. Threw a plate in her face. Threatened her when the police came. She said he used to whoop me so hard that I had a mark on my leg, a welt on my leg, that it took almost a month to heal. Just make that make any kind of fucking sense. He whooped her so hard that left welts on her. It left welts on her. He's an abuser. Ms. Nell said he had a bad childhood trauma and he's going to take it out on every woman. Hold on, every woman he deals with. Absolutely. Because he had never went and got healed his own fucking self. He is an abuser, and we will hear again. And that's why he's afraid to get back into a relationship. I believe this man is afraid of his own motherfucking shadow. He's afraid of his own demons. I guarantee you. He's afraid to get back into a committed relationship because he knows he can't control himself. He knows that his controlling ways will spill over into abuse. And guess what? Another woman gonna come out here online and tell her story, and he's afraid. He is afraid of another woman coming out and telling her story because he can't help himself. He can't help himself because he won't go and do the necessary thing, going to get counseling and getting help. Sometimes you have to go to counseling to find out why you're doing this type of stuff. The counseling don't like put some type of magical juice on your ass and say, oh, don't do it again. Don't do it again. No, they get to the root of the problem. What's making you angry? What makes you tick? And then they work on the root. You work on why you're so bothered, why you're so angry, why you're so controlling, why you're so violent, why you resort to hits. And then when you feel yourself getting ready to do that, you catch yourself because the counselor helps you come up with different ways to, to get rid of the urge or to change how you look at things. Counseling can help the way you look at things, how you solve conflict, how you solve problems. Sometimes it's just taking a fucking deep breath. Sometimes the counselor will be like, count to 10, just count to 10. When you find yourself, your blood boiling, count to 10 backwards. Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, woosah, and walk the fuck off. Sometimes it's a split second decision. But if you count to 10, you just gave your ass 10 damn seconds. Counselors help you find ways to deal with whatever you're dealing with. I used to have anxiety real bad. I'm talking about real bad. To where I wouldn't even go over the motherfucking highway. But I had to learn how to cope and deal with that. I could have just said, fuck it, I don't care. I'll just be scared forever. But I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live with all this fear and shit. So I faced my fears. And I learned how by going through counseling. This dry lip ass motherfucker, all he got to do is go get help. But guess what? The reason why most narcissists stay narcissists forever, the reason why it's no cure for narcissistic motherfuckers, because half of them don't think anything wrong. All of them. Most of them don't think anything is wrong with them. They think it's you. They convince their weird ass mind that it's you, not them. They think they do no wrong. They believe in the shit they do. I guarantee you, he probably believed in all the whoopings he gave her with a belt. He think he's right. Justified. I did the right thing. She was talking back. She was talking back. Whoever seen this video for the first time today, the one that was played earlier, I need you to raise your hand. Tell me if that's the first time you heard Ciara talk about how this nigga beat her with a belt, how this nigga stomped on her with his shoes, his fucking boots. I need you to raise your hand. This is the first time you ever heard how he beat her, how he threatened her with a GUN. Okay, Val, I see you, Val. I see you. Monica, I see you. Miss Dee, I see you. Who else? Raise your hand. Is this the first time you heard of this rusty, crusty ass man that he beat Ciara with a goddamn belt like he's some fucking god? That's why he keeps saying he's God, like he can punish people. Okay, that girl Shantae, Cassandra Robinson, Robbie. Okay, who else? Jazzy, Perfectly Imperfect, Shakota, Nicole, Broken but Unbroken. This is their first time hearing this shit. Tanya Russell. She said, Lampo, hey, baby girl. She said she even told how he sold her car for $100. And that's some old crackhead shit. Cheryl Claiborne. Phyllis Blockwood. The first time that they didn't heard that this man beat another woman with a belt. The first time they heard this man smashed a plate in her face. The first time they heard this man stomped her with his boots. And then when the police was called, he told her to get yourself together before you answer that door. And they say this man is not an abuser. Fuck them. They say this man is not an abuser. This girl said out her own mouth. And you know what? I'm going to go back and play this video where this motherfucking preacher came on my panel and said what he did to her is old. He was young. That's what she said. Somebody do the math right quick. How old was this nigga when he was beating on Ciara? Drop it in the comments for me. I don't even want to have to figure it out. Drop it in the comments how old he was, because this preacher, trigger preacher, said he was young. He was young when he did that. She said that on my panel. I have the fucking video. He was 23 doing this. Oh, and he's supposed to get excused because he was 23. And so because he was 23, 24, we supposed to believe that he didn't do it to nobody else. They said he was young when he did it to Ciara. But yet the very next relationship was with his now ex-wife. And it's okay, he was young when he did it to Ciara, but the ex-wife lied about it. That's what they say. She lied. She lied. They believe Ciara's story. They believe hers. They just don't believe the ex-wife. Make that make sense. So they believe that a man can stomp, threaten, whoop with a belt, smash food in your face on a plate. They believe that, but they don't believe. And drug. I forgot. She said she was drugged and got carpet burned, but they don't believe he did anything to the ex-wife. Make that make any type of sense. Make that make any type of sense. She said, I was there live with the original. She was told her story several times and her story has never wavered. Never. Her story has never changed. Even when she came out and wrote that long, I want to co-parent with you, this, that, and the other. He came out and said, she showed the text message. He came out and said, the only way we can co-parent is if you come out here and clear my name. She said, I'm not about to come out here and tell them you didn't do something that you did, Robert. We've seen the text messages. This man said that I am not going to co-parent with you unless you clear my name. Make that make sense, but he calls himself the real father game. He calls himself the real father game. But he said, this is in a text message, y'all. Do y'all remember that? Raise your hand if you remember the text that was exposed on Ciara's page where this nigga said, the only way he's going to co-parent is she clear his name. And she says, I'm not going to come out here and clear up some shit that really happened. She says, my dad didn't whip us girls and my brother don't whip their daughters. My mom told their dads whipping daughters might make it easy for a woman to accept it from another man. It's called preventive meds. Exactly. Most men don't whip their daughters, to be honest with you. Our dad was, we used to call our dad a punk. Our dad didn't whip us. We literally used to call him a punk. We knew we could get away with murder with him, like literally do anything. He didn't whip us. But our mama, Jesus, she tore us out the damn frame. Exactly, Tisha. She supports an abuser. She supports a man that pulled a weapon out on a female. She supports a man that whooped a woman with a belt. She supports a man that stomped on a woman with his boots. She supports a man that he said, get yourself together before you open the door. She said she used to go around people and be scared to talk, baby. Ciara said that. Ciara said she used to go around people and be afraid to talk. She said she was afraid of this man. She said, I used to be so afraid of him. She said, can I ask y'all a question? Yes, you can. Absolutely. RH has told each of them to take back what they said or else. Absolutely, he did. He has asked each of them, all three, to take back what they said. Why? Because narcissists care so much about their image. They would rather you come out here and look like a complete idiot for coming out and sharing your story, all for them to look like the shining knight in armor. She said, but didn't they say once an abuse? That's what they said. That's exactly what they said. Once an abuser is always an abuser. So they only apply to Jay, but not la. When it comes to that, them folks are mentally ill. Exactly. Because even I had to ask yesterday, I was like, well, I don't know. Is once an abuser always an abuser? And then people gave me references, and I'm like, oh shit, you right. Because in my mind, I was thinking the same thing too. Once an abuser, always an abuser. But I've never really been in an abusive situation. I mean, I've been called black bitch, but ain't nobody was bold enough to put their hands on me. Because I'm telling you, I probably would have made somebody's news. Somebody's news. She said them women are garbage and are. She says, and when he was beating her with the belt while she was pregnant, he was 27 years of age doing that. Okay, so he was 27 when he was beating her with the belt. Exclusive, I don't know if you just came in, but did you hear the part where she said that he used to beat her with the belt, but she turned around and gave and offered her back because she didn't want him beating her in her stomach. Did you hear that? Girl, you need to clip that part right there and put it on your channel. Clip the part where she says, I used to turn around and offer my back so that he wouldn't hit me in my stomach. That took me right there. What? As a grown fucking woman? You got to turn around? I used to give him my back so he could just beat me on my back. Meaning that she sat there and took that shit. I would have beat that motherfucking ass. Do you hear me? I would have snatched that motherfucking belt and beat his fucking ass. And I mean that on everything. Ain't no way I would have stood there and let this motherfucker hit me with a belt. I mean, I would have been the last motherfucker you ever put your hands on, nigga. The fuck you mean? Ain't no way I would have turned around and let this nigga hit me on my back. That's how angry I am about that. I wish I was up. Because I promise you, he wouldn't have done that shit no motherfucking more. I would have snatched that belt and beat his ass. The fuck? She turned around and offered her back. I promise you it wouldn't have went down like that. I couldn't have been none of his baby mamas. I'm telling you, I would have been his worst fucking nightmare. I promise you I would have. She turned around and offered her back. Meaning that she's like, hold on. If you're gonna hit me here. That's some sick shit. That's some sick shit. That's a woman that don't have nobody else. Because who does that? Who would do that? I would have yanked that fucking belt from him. Like, how do you even come? Hold on, if you're gonna hit me, let me turn around for a minute. Exactly, like a slave, Deanne. That's why I'm so angry about this shit. Like a slave. Let me turn around so you won't wait, so you won't hit me in my stomach. Let me turn around and offer you my back. When your child asks why can't they do something, do y'all tell them why not, or just say because I said so? My mom explained to me. I never was with that because I said so shit. I'm a talker. I talk to my kids and I allow my kids to talk to me when they were younger. Now they're adults, so we don't have an issue. But when they was younger, I always explained. My kids never had to ask why because I always told them why. If they were on punishment, I told them why they were on punishment. And I even asked for feedback. You understand why I'm doing this, right? Even if I took their phone, you understand why you just lost your phone privileges, right? You understand why you're on restriction, right? So we talked. I would even have my kids write essays of why they're in trouble. Tell me why you think you're in trouble. That's what I used to do. I'm a talker. I'm not just going to tell my kids just because I said so. Because my mama used to do that shit to me and I didn't like it. And I refused to treat my kids the way I was treated when I was a child. I didn't, because I said so type shit. In my opinion, that's people that don't have, well, in my opinion, I believe it's uneducated people or people that lack parenting skills or people that just got that shit from their mom and daddy. You know what I mean? Because I said so. I was never because I said so type parent. Never because I said so. She said you can tell by her story that she's not lying. This is why I feel so sorry for Ciara. Between her mom and getting with a man like Robert when you're already mentally challenged is terrible. Exactly. And she had to be mentally challenged because who turns around and offer another part of their body to an abuser and stay with them? And then she said eventually she got tired and said, just take me back to North Carolina. Why would a man want to whoop you with a belt while you're pregnant? Why? What type of person will want to whoop you while you're pregnant? This nigga is a useless piece of fucking shit. He's a piece of shit. All Ciara wanted was for people to hear her cries of help of abuse she suffered in the hands of Robert. Exactly. And they came after her like vultures. They can't come after me. I don't give no fucks. And they can't shut me up. They can't shut me up. So I'll tell your story, Ciara, even though Ciara can't stand me. Because I support Brianna. And that's the only reason why she can't stand me is because I support Bri. And she's jealous of Bri. But I'm going to tell her story. She ain't got to. We going to tell her story. Who going to shut me up? Them itty bitties can't shut me up. They tried to and can't shut me up. So I'm going to help Ciara get her story out there. She told it on my panel, and we're going to keep spreading it. So I need y'all, like that video that I dropped, I need y'all, this one right here. I need y'all to share this video. If you're a TikToker, share it. If you're an Instagrammer, share it. If you're a freaking Twitter, share it. If you're Facebook, share it. And don't just share it one day. Make a commitment to share this shit 30 fucking days straight. Share it. Let her own words get out there. This sick piece of shit. And then he in the comments laughing like it's fucking funny. It ain't funny. RH knew she didn't really have anyone. Abusers know how to pick their victim, and once they get you by yourself is a wrap. Exactly. And I think that he fucked these girls' heads up so much. He's such a manipulator. And the thing about it is, and this is not me speaking on his daughter, but I believe his daughter survived. Believe it or not, I believe she survived. Because I believe that he wasn't able to manipulate her the way he was able to manipulate her mama. He wasn't able to manipulate Desharia the same way he manipulated Ciara and the way he manipulated Brianna. And I pray to God he's not able to manipulate Momo, but at the age she is right now, I guarantee you this motherfucker is trying to manipulate. I guarantee you. I guarantee you he's trying to manipulate her. I guarantee you. That's why Ciara lashed out at people, even the ones treats, even ones, hold on. That's why Ciara lashed out at people, even the ones tried to extend their hands to her. Because the trauma she endured young. Yep, she said she never healed from it, but she got to do the work. But one thing, I did hear her daughter say, she said she never healed, but she got through it and she been getting through it on her own. But another thing that she said that I admire her for, she said, I probably do need counseling. I hope, baby girl, do go get counseling. Don't try to do it on your own. Like, I don't think anybody should try to do it on their own. Go. Because what'll happen, I'm telling y'all, anybody that's going through anything like this, listen to me good. When you go through counseling, because I did, y'all, I went through counseling. I may not have never been physically abused by a man in a relationship, but I was abused by my parents, y'all, and I've already shared this with y'all. Sometimes a counselor will let you know things about yourself that you didn't even know. Like, I used to shut down and I would run. I used to be a runner or whatever, right? And I found that out in counseling. I didn't even realize that's what I was doing. I'm thinking I'm normal, right? But I found out that I would shut down or I would run. I would think an argument was the end. I thought it was the worst. And I would want to get away, go, leave. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to learn that was from the trauma that I endured. That was from trauma that I endured. So I had to realize, like, okay, Amor, just because you get in an argument, that doesn't mean it's the end of the day, it's the end of the story. Like, come on, you got to learn how to get from that, okay? So with that said, me going to counseling helped me a lot. It lets me know things about myself. Really, it did. Things that I didn't know. Things that I wasn't even aware of myself. Sometimes you may be in a controlling relationship and don't know you're in a controlling relationship. Sometimes you may be in an abusive relationship, emotionally abusive relationship, and don't know you in an emotionally abusive relationship. Me too, Robbie. Robbie said, I learned my strength in therapy. Me too. I learned, let me say it like this. I learned that I was stronger than I thought I was. I thought I was weak, but I was actually stronger than I thought I was. I also learned how to rely on my first intents, not intentions, but reactions. Because I used to second guess myself. I would make a decision and then I would say, no, I don't think that's the right. No, let me do it another way. I would second guess myself. And I learned through counseling, why are you second guessing yourself? It's because of insecurities. And I had to learn how to stand on my first decision, whether it was right or whether it was wrong, but carefully after thinking about it. Evaluate it, and then once you make a decision, stand on it. And if it was a wrong decision, learn from it, grow from it. But I had to stop second guessing myself. It was a very, very, very bad habit of mine. She said their mom talks crazy as fuck too. She probably thought that this was normal. I mean, sometimes our mothers, aunts, grandmothers, they teach us the things that they went through. And if they wasn't taught that it was toxic or abusive, they're going to pass it down to you. I told y'all, my grandmother told me, you need to make a decision which one you're going to select, whether you're going to be beat on or cheated on. But I was the one that said, I don't want to be beaten on or cheated on. But if I would have listened to my grandmother, I would have been like, okay, let me see, any, mini, miny, mo. Any, mini, miny, mo. I wouldn't like that. And I would never teach my daughters to do that. I would never teach my daughters ever, ever, ever to stay in a relationship where you're not happy. I don't give a damn what's going on. Whether he beating on you, cheating on you, disrespecting you. If you're not happy, leave. If you're, and I'm not talking about no one day, you ain't happy today. I ain't saying that. I'm saying after you try, after you put some work in, after you have communicated. So her mother may have taught her what she knows. Some of these people think that the things that they were taught by their mom and daddy is gospel. I know some people like that. They're like, well, my mom and daddy taught me this, so I'm going to teach my kids this. And they're not going to veer from it. So if nobody ever taught Ciara's mother what abuse is, she may not feel like her daughter is being abused or was being abused. I remember Ciara saying that she didn't tell nobody but her sister. And her sister is no longer here. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. And this is not to start no shit, because I ain't got, I don't have no problem with Toya. I ain't even got no problem with Don. Or Kevin. Even though I don't like him like that. However, I believe they know their brother. And I believe their campaign to come out here and cover his shit up was disgusting. Because let me tell you something. You know your motherfucking siblings if you don't know nobody else. You know your siblings. And I believe they came out and rallied behind him to save his image. They know their brother. They know what he's capable of. And to come out here and act like his shit didn't stink. Come out here and act like he was the best motherfucking thing since sliced bread was disgusting. And I believe that's why Dawn came out in the first place on Brianna's side, because she knows her brother. Toya knows her brother too. And so does Kevin. We've heard people come on my platform and say Kevin used to talk about his brother to them. Dog his brother. And even admitted that his brother used to do Brianna wrong. And I believe that. But then gonna come out here and try to save fucking face for the internet. Disgusting. She said Toya regretting it now. She spoke on it this morning. Oh, what did she speak on this morning? Tell me. Do tell. Do fucking tell. She said, yep, and it was a money grab too. Absolutely, it was a money grab. Rallied behind him to save his image and to give two fucks about them. Look how he did Toya. Exactly, that part. She said, remember when Dawn asked why RH and Kevin didn't get into Toya and OB fight when it was bad? Exactly. And for them to be encouraging Dawn to come out with receipts against Desharia is sick as fuck. Well, they people sick, Marlon. They sick. At this point, I don't really care what they say because they're sick. They're sick, literally. This ain't even about them. Them people sick. Them people sick. They knew he was abusive. Exactly. You know your siblings. You know who you in the house with. You know who you was raised by. Or raised. You know who you was raised up with. They know their siblings. They know who he really is. He is hunching on his sisters having babies by his cousin. I mean, come on. No other woman has come out to even say they dated him. Exactly. He even admitted that he only had 2 motherfucking girlfriends. I think he only had 3 coochies in it. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I honestly believe that he is afraid of getting back into a relationship because they will reveal him. That next motherfucking relationship is going to reveal more of him. We already know who he is. We sit back like, She said, Amor, you said this was going to come out. Absolutely, baby girl. And guess what? It's going to come out more, but watch this, Tisha. His next relationship, see, he's trying his damnness not to get back into another relationship because he can't control himself. That next relationship, that's going to be it, y'all. Somebody said, y'all better go collect Toya live if she says she regretted it. What did she say she regret, Candy? Let me know. What did she say she regret? That's right. What happened in the dark will come to the light, me. She said he probably used to hit them when they were young. Yes, Kevin definitely knows how his brother is because remember, Kevin used to agree with Brianna on a lot of things. Absolutely. Not only that, Kevin had told a couple of girlfriends that have came on my panel and discussed it. Kevin had told them how horrible he treats Brianna. He's abusive and perverted. They know that that's well, and that's why his own daddy doesn't really care for him. Well, I think their daddy is a piece of shit, to be honest with you. Well, he did to them. He was in their life the same way. How if we wouldn't have shot, let me tell y'all something right quick. Hold on. If we wouldn't have shined a light on LaTruth being a deadbeat to Amora, if we wouldn't have shined a light on that, he would have been the same daddy that their daddy was to them. An absent fucking father. The only reason why he is in Amora's life today is because of us. This nigga went 7 or 8 months without even seeing his baby. The only reason why, let me ask y'all something. I want y'all to tell me this. Do y'all think, let me ask y'all something. Okay, he gets Momo every other weekend, okay? He gets Momo every other weekend. Do you think a guy that's a real father game, do you think that he would call his daughter and talk to her any other day outside of his every other weekend? Or do you think a real father game would just wait until his weekend to talk to his daughter? Let me know. Would a real father game call his daughter and talk to her on his non-visitation time? Or would he just wait until visitation and talk to his daughter? Which one? A real daddy would talk to her every day. Yes, called her every day. He'll talk with her on the regular, okay? Let me get a couple of more. A real father game, not wait until visitation, okay? I believe he chastises Momo when she calls him out on his lives. Talk to her off the visits, okay? He should be talking to her every day, okay? Every day I'm talking to her or trying, okay? If he was to call Momo every day, he would probably be talking about her mama. As much as he claims he misses her, he should be calling every day. Exactly. I believe a real father game, if you claim that you love your child so damn much and they're so young, they're 6 years old or almost 6, you would talk to your child every single day because you're going to say, hey, baby girl, what you do today? Daddy just called and checking up to see what you did today. How was your day? You will have a designated time that your baby will look forward to. You hear me? Your baby will look forward to talking to daddy. That's a real motherfucking father game. If you are waiting until visitation to talk to your daddy, you a piece of shit ass motherfucking daddy. Period. You hear me? I'm talking about period. And you know how we know that this nigga don't talk to his daughter no every day? Because he don't post it. If this nigga talk to her every damn day, god damn it, will he post it? If he FaceTime with her every motherfucking day, we will see her every motherfucking day post of them talking. That's how you know this nigga is only talking to his daughter during visitations. Now, hey, what's 1 plus motherfucking 1? Okay? If he was talking to his daughter, FaceTiming her every single day, we would see a post every single day. He waits, he drops her off on Sunday, and he don't hear her motherfucking voice no more until the time it is to pick her up. That lets me know that ain't no motherfucking father game. He does not care for his daughter like that. He does the very, very minimum in order to check a motherfucking block. Exactly, Tammy B. What? No lunches at school? Come on. She said, watch he call and post her. I'm talking about every day. He can post all he wants. I'm talking about every day. She said he's gonna call her now that Amore mentioned it. I mean, he fucking should though. Let's be honest. He fucking should. He should be talking to her every day. He in the home. He's not in the home. If he's a stand-up father, he would be talking to his child every fucking day. He does have a time. The court order says so. I mean, if he had a time, does he use it? Because if he used his certain time frame that the court allows, he would post that shit. We know him. This nigga need content. He needs content. He would post that shit. Yep, I'm his mama. She said Amore is the mother. He gonna call that child now. He needs to call her though. He needs to call her. That makes no sense. That ain't no motherfucking real father game. You old sorry piece of shit. If your baby daddy is not calling your child, especially if they fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, if your baby daddy ain't calling your child every day, you got a piece of shit ass, motherfucking useless baby ass daddy. Period. Period. If a man love his kids, he call him. Hey, baby girl, how was your day? Hell, he want to know. Shit ain't like he got 10 goddamn kids he got to keep up with. How was your day? How was school? Y'all, let me tell you how I know he ain't calling her every day. She mentioned one of her teacher's name in the car. He was like, for real? That's her name? This nigga don't know his own daughter teacher's name. Can you feel real father game and you don't know your daughter's teacher's name? She was explaining like, yeah, my teacher name. He was like, oh, is that her name? Is that it? Oh, for real? Yeah, you literally telling yourself online. He don't know shit about nothing she got going on in school. I guarantee you, if he said, Momo, what you learning about? He don't even know what she learning about in school. He don't know if they teaching her how to fucking build blocks, color, motherfucking algebra, or what. He don't know what's going on with her in school. He be like, "Oh, is that what y'all? Yeah, that's what y'all learning. That's your teacher name. Oh, is it?" And then one day she bust him out. He was like, "I know your teacher name." She said, "How you know my teacher name?" He said, "I come up to the school." She said, "When you come up to the school? Hey, Momo be checking that motherfucker." When you come up to the school, anyway. He sings no father game growing up. Wait a minute. Without one, he would make it his business every day to talk to his daughter. He can't. He's a clown. In that same video, he told her he knew something, and she said, how, Dad? He said he was there and saw her. He was never there. He lied to his baby. He always lying to her. I guarantee you that he's a lying motherfucker. He's always lying to her, just like he lied to Desharia. Listen, y'all, this was his response to Desharia. Tell me, this is an I don't give a fuck daddy right here. This the I don't give a fuck daddy. He said, I'm unbothered by lies. But you know, he said this, I'm unbothered by lies, after using her for content. Because that's what he did. He used her for content. Let me show it to you. He uses her for content for money. This is what he does. He uses her for money. Her and the grandbaby, he uses them for money, but he don't give a hot goddamn about her feelings. It's fuck her feelings. And his supporters make him feel empowered. They're like, fuck your daughter. We don't like her anyway. Fuck your daughter. Fuck your daughter. We like you being a fucking deadbeat. We like you being a piece of shit ass dad. Yeah, his supporters are like, we like you being a piece of shit ass daddy. Fuck your daughter. Fuck your granddaughter. But he uses them for money. Then he posted shit like this. 20 hours ago, he posted this. 20 hours ago. 20 hours ago. Then his daughter went live. And then he posts this. He don't give no shits about his daughter. One thing I will say, when Boosie's daughter came live and cried, sat down and was explaining about her daddy, and she cried, Boosie immediately, he said he tried to call her and she wouldn't answer the phone. So he came to social media and he says, I apologize. Because at the end of the day, that's my daughter. And I love my daughter. And if my daughter don't want me talking about her sexuality, I ain't talking about my daughter's sexuality no more. Because it was definitely not meant to hurt her. Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember when Boosie ran to the motherfucking internet? Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember Boosie said, I tried to call her and she wouldn't answer. That's my baby girl. And I don't want to see my baby girl hurt. I'm sorry. Daddy's sorry is what he said. Daddy's sorry. Daddy loved you. Daddy didn't mean to hurt you. That's what Daddy Boosie did. He didn't say, I'm unbothered by the lies. He said, at the end of the day, if what I said out my mouth hurt you, I apologize. I was not trying to do that. I wanted people to know what I stand. I don't like the fact I don't like your sexuality. But if me discussing your sexuality hurt, I'll never do it again because Daddy loves you. You ain't never got to worry about me talking about your sexuality online ever again because Daddy loves you. He said, Daddy's sorry. That's Boosie. He didn't say, I'm unbothered by the lies because I'm a bitch ass nigga. He didn't say that. He said, Daddy's sorry. And Boosie can be a piece of shit at times, right? However, Boosie can also be a good ass person at times. It just depends on which Boosie you get. Yep, Boosie was hurt. He was hurt and she was hurt. He said, I ain't know you was going to cry. He said that hurt his soul, honey. His daughter cried. And he said, oh, no. He did it quickly. He ain't wait no 24 hours. He didn't need the whole internet to come out and tell him he was wrong. He did that shit right the fuck away. And he said he let everybody know. I tried to call her first because he wasn't even going to bring it to the internet. He tried to call her first, but she wouldn't answer the phone. So he's like, oh, hell no. I'm about to put this on the internet because I want my daughter to know. So his daughter came out and said, I accept my daddy apology. I love my dad. I love my daddy. She said he cried online for his daughter. Yeah. She cried online for him, and he cried online for her. She said, no more, that's my boy. No, Boosie was he real. I like Boosie. He's real. He's real. Sometimes he can say some shit though out his mouth that, you know, whatever. When it comes to political or something like that. But most part, he real. He real. But Boosie didn't put up shit like this. I'm unbothered by lies. And you know what? Let me tell you how you know that this nigga don't give a fuck about his daughter. Y'all said the old fat-faced ass old girl over there dragging his daughter. If he loved his daughter, he would come over there and say, God damn it, stop this live right the fuck now and stop talking about my goddamn daughter. Take it down. And if they respect him, they wouldn't even done it. They wouldn't even done it. If they respect him, they wouldn't drag his daughter. And if he loved his daughter, he wouldn't let them drag her. He would say, take that video down. Don't you say a motherfucking thing about my daughter. That's how you know he don't give a fuck about his daughter. She said she is being dragged by all 59 of them sorry ass, pussy ass, fuck face ass women. God damn. It's shameful how RH are on live attacking Desharia, calling her a liar, telling her if you need money that bad, you can get another way instead of lying on your father. He's saying nothing. He's saying that right now. Hold the fuck. Hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. Something just popped up and said, something just gave me a warning when I went to his page. It wasn't wait on. Where he said that at? I don't see it. What? Where he say that at? Y'all just be bringing stuff over here to. Where he say that at, Platinum? Do y'all see that? I don't see it. Oh, we ain't worried about that old waterhead girl. I thought you was talking about Robert said that. We don't worry about the waterheads, child. Let the waterheads say whatever. It's a shame that he's not saying anything he's not taking up for his daughter because he don't give a fuck. This nigga just posted 46 minutes ago, been crying all morning thinking about my ex-girlfriend back in college, wiping my tears and her hands smelled like ass. Wiped my tears and her hand. Wait a minute. Been crying all morning thinking about when my ex-girlfriend back in college wiped my tears and her hands smelled like ass. He is the dumbest, foolish, stupidest, idiotic, ugliest, grimiest, fuck fake, faithless nigga ever in the world. I can't stand this nigga. Anyway, let me stop. I gotta get off. I gotta get off because this joker just makes me ugly. He makes me ugly. He ain't exactly, you know what? He ain't stepped foot in a college. The closest college he done stepped foot in is if he went and did I don't think he ever stepped foot in a college ever. I don't think this nigga ever been to a college. I don't even think he know what a college look like inside. She said, Robert said he's making money off his daughter's page and saving it in an account for their future. Do you really believe that bullshit? If you believe that, girl, bye, child, bye. Y'all, if y'all believe that shit, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as hell if you believe that shit right there. You crazy. You crazy if you believe that. You hear me? Crazy, crazy, crazy if you believe that. The closet he is living in, wait a minute, living in them college student apartments. Okay, that's probably the closest thing you're gonna get to a college is hanging out with college students in the apartment area. Somebody just sent me a message. Hold on. We're not done with this though. We're gonna be coming back. Hold on. I just read that. Oh, okay. Somebody said that it's he copied somebody else's post, so that's not his post about the smelling like ass or whatever. They somebody said he copied somebody else's. He took cash outs from his oldest daughter. That was a sub at Ciara. He's saying her hands was stank. No, that's not it. Somebody else said this. It's a trend going on. They just sent it to me. It's a trend. Robert, you never been to college. Fuck tart. You never went past first grade. That dummy not smart. He never been to no woods. He has no degrees. He's schizophrenic. He's mentally ill. Ooh, girl, she be putting it on the floor, don't she? No, somebody said it is he stole it from somebody else. Tammy B said, I'm not a bone carrier, at least not this week. What you mean, Tammy? What are you talking about? I've never seen him in a cap and gown. No, he ain't been to college, y'all. Come on, that nigga lied. Talking about he was in he got a degree in that joker said he got a degree in let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. What did you just send me? Did you send me a screenshot or is that a link? Hold on. Oh, you sent me a so okay. So that means I gotta go back to the thing. Hold on. So it's on this page. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, let me look. I'm done. I am so done. I'm just so done. I can't with this joke. I cannot. I cannot. I'm done. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I'm not gonna show that over here. I'm not gonna show that because hold on. Y'all sent me a whole bunch of let me go back. Let me look at this. You sent me 5 messages. Let me find out what this is about. I can't show that last one. I mean I can, but I'm not. Let me see. All right, let me see. Oh my God, I gotta read this, y'all. So I gotta read to you guys what these people are saying to Robert, okay? Some of these people said this is response to Desharia coming out about her dad this morning. They said she just pissed me off. 4 years later, you want to run to this dumbass internet with this BS. I know you love your daughter. It would be curtains for her ass. Curtains for her ass. Y'all know what that means. Curtains, like close the door on her ass, right? Somebody else said, at this point, she just giving Nate them what they want. Just focus on Momo. Literally, they telling her, at this point, she just giving Nate them what they want. Just focus on Momo. These people are telling him to cut her off. And then somebody said, and she's bothered by the truth. I don't even know what that means. Then somebody said, just popped out with a lie out of nowhere. Something doesn't seem right. Then somebody said, her number will be out of my phone. Oh my God. And then somebody else said, exactly, I'm very disappointed. And somebody else said, sometimes you just have to wash your hands of grown lying kids. Oh my God, somebody said this, I wouldn't dare talk to her ever again. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna put these up, y'all, because this shit is crazy. I want y'all to see the people that said this. That's why I told y'all that these people right here, they don't love their kids. Ain't a damn one of these people that I'm about to show y'all love their kids, okay? I'm about to show y'all this. They don't love their kids. It ain't no way that these people love their children, okay? Hold on. I'm about to pull it up. They don't love their kids. They don't know how to love their kids. They literally saying that they would literally, okay, look, all right, let's go. Let's blow this up. I want y'all to see these people. Nicole Smith. She says, hold on, let me get back to it. At this point, Robert, she just giving Nate and them what they want. Just focus on Momo. Okay? Because she worried about his image. She ain't worried about his relationship with his kids. She worried about his image. You hear me? She worried about Robert's image. She ain't worried about the healing of their relationship. She ain't worried about, she said, Nicole Smith. Oh, Nicole Smith is Robert? What? What? Girl, that ain't so. Nicole Smith is Robert. He said this himself. But he was already just focusing on Momo anyway. He wasn't doing shit with her. So y'all telling me that this is Robert. That's RH fake page. Sherelle revealed it. Lord mercy, take the motherfucking wheel. Well, he wasn't doing nothing for her anyway. So all the Nicole Smith posts is him. What about Bella Marie? Bella Marie said this, I wouldn't dare talk to her ever again. And then Bella Marie came back and said her number will be out my phone. Is Bella Marie, that's him too? Bella Marie is him too? Lord Jesus, please say y'all lying to me. Girl, are you serious? So he's Nicole Smith and he's Bella Marie? Lord, I'm about to fall all the way out of my goddamn chair. Y'all got to be shitting me right now. Y'all shitting me. Y'all got to be shit. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the next one. So the next one is okay, she said that, or he said that. So that's Robert. And then it says Mia Perkins says, and she's bothered by the truth. Okay, at least Mia didn't say give up your goddamn child. I don't think. Then he came back and said her number will be on my phone. And then Queen, what about this person? Queen V. Duncan. Is that him too or no? No, it can't be. Exactly. I'm very disappointed. Okay, so the people that's real is not telling him to give up your child. Okay, what about Tanya Quinn? Is that him? Tanya Quinn said sometimes you have to wash your hands of your grown lying kids. Is Tanya Quinn him? So we said that Bella and Nicole are the same people. That's Robert. But is Tanya Quinn? Sometimes you have to wash your hand of your grown lying kids. Oh my God. So then the next one says, this person, Susie Kia or Kiyu, just popped out with a live out of nowhere. Something don't seem right. See, she ain't telling him to give up the kids. And then Laverne says, she just pissed me off. 4 years later, you want to run this dumbass internet with this BS. I know you love your daughter. It would be curtains for her ass. That don't sound nothing like him. He wouldn't say it would be curtains for her ass. I don't think so. He'll say, give up your kids. I don't think that Laverne Williams is him. Or is it? Is Laverne him? Click on her page. I can't. This is just screenshots, you guys. Somebody sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me. So Robert gave them the green light to talk about her. Oh my God. Okay, let's see what the last one says. Oh yeah, that's Laverne. Okay. So this is crazy. So is this under her post or this is under his? Let me see. So this must be up under his post on his on the post on his Facebook, because I thought if they do this to her. Oh yeah, so it's under his. Okay, so here's somebody. They said, somebody said, why do you think she would just randomly say those things? Yes, she is still admitting she loves you so much, yet stating the control you had. What would she get out of lying on you if y'all are working on your relationship? Everyone has a story, and it seems like she just wants to tell hers, in which she shouldn't be bothered by it. Those are real tears, and if you whooped her because you felt like it, she was being disrespectful, then own that. It was wrong as fuck, but own it. Tell your side if that's your case, but that baby certainly isn't lying. Even made a statement of wanting her sister to have a better version of you. So whoever this Monique girl is, she gets it. Whoever this Monique girl is, she gets it. She understands. Let me tell you something. Real people, they know real tears versus fake ass tears. You hear me? Whoever this Monique girl is, she gets it. This Monique lady, I'm sorry, I don't want to disrespect nobody. But whoever this Monique lady is, she gets it. It may be a supporter of his, who knows? But she gets it. Okay? This shows right here that some people see her and they see through all of the lies that he came out here and said. You understand what I'm saying? They see through that. Now, the people that just want to make him look like the, knight in shining armor, of course, they're going to say the tears are fake, she's lying, whatever the case may be. Hey, J-Ben, thank you for helping me get toward my goal, y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. But let's get back. She gets it. Some people will get it, whether they support you or not. But the ones that don't want to understand another woman's pain or see through the lies, you know what I mean? Push all the lies that he's told. Oh, look at this guy. This guy named Rod is a man, y'all. He said, now that's a lie. Respond all the time to what is supposedly a lie on you. Stop capping, wild thing. We don't even know if your side of the story is true. And oh my goodness, having an issue play out on social media with a child. Wow. That's a man, y'all. Another man. Another man is calling him on his shit. I love it when a man calls him on his shit. Let me see. She said, Robert, you bothered because if you wasn't, you wouldn't have posted this. And here's somebody else. I don't think she's lying. You definitely did it. And somebody said, don't worry, Robert. Them kids gonna do a tell-all about you in a good way once they really get a taste of this internet. Trust, karma is coming, and it ain't long because they're getting older enough to know what really is going on. Oh shit. They ain't being nice to his motherfucking ass. They ain't being nice. Somebody said, everyone is lying on you. I guess, shaking my head. Somebody said, that's a child regardless. And the things I heard a YouTuber saying is in the nastiest way about her makes me wonder. Oh my God. People are catching on. People are catching on. This lady said the things that I heard people, a YouTuber say about her is making me wonder. It's making them wonder about him because them misfits over there is dogging her out. Ooh, baby, I guarantee you he's going to lose some more support. How much you want to bet? How much they're going to continue to run their mouth and tear him down even worse? You hear me? They're going to tear him down even worse. They said the things that I just heard a YouTuber say about her make me wonder. Hold on. It says, bottom line, call your daughter, Robert Hampton. She expressed how much she loves you to death, but yet all your supporters are bashing her, and you need to put them in their damn place. She's your child, but those are grown-ass people on the damn internet mad at her because she decided to speak on that situation that happened, but they're not speaking on the fact that she says that she loves her father to death. And she also stated that she didn't come on the internet to bash you. Get your supporters and protect your daughter. No matter what y'all are going through, they shouldn't be cursing her out the way they're doing, but call your daughter and defend your daughter to those bullies. Oh my goodness. Listen, when I tell you, his supporters is on his ass. You hear me? His supporters are on his ass about them delusional ass misfits that's cussing his daughter out. Now, I have not heard them cuss her out because, I'm live or whatever. So I don't know what all they're saying about her, And to be honest, I really don't want y'all to tell me in here because I don't want this live to be about them. But apparently people are noticing that they're cursing her, okay? They're cursing her out. So apparently it is people cursing Desharia out, and his supporters are noticing it, okay? Let me read a couple of more, y'all. She says, I don't understand what this means, but she said, Robert Hampton, I am an elder, and it's time to come to terms of looking into self. I've always been told there are three sides, your story, their side, and the truth, which the truth is not a lie, but nobody is always right. Okay. She said it's time to come to terms to look into yourself, honey. And somebody said the truth always reveals itself. What's done in the dark will eventually shine through the light. And somebody said, so everybody is lying on you? Somebody said, this man don't own up to nothing. He cries victim. Honey, I know a lot of them that do that. And then the Bella person, so y'all said Bella is him. It says, why would Bree put cameras in the room? Talk about how the mom dragged her by the braids. If that happened, why didn't she call the cops? Okay. And somebody says, I don't blame you, young king. A lie ain't, oh, that's Linda. Lord Jesus. Honey, let Linda go, child. You know she's retarded. Somebody said more drama, more money. That's all this old news. Please tell your story to a counselor. Keep your business off Facebook. Let go and let God. This looks crazy. Y'all was cool. Now you mad again. Learn to forgive. Let the past go. Ooh, some of these people in here blaming her. Like, oh my God. What? This girl said she's crying because of jealousy. What? Who's she jealous of? Oh, oh, they think she jealous of Momo. What? Jealous of his relationship with Momo. Who would say something like that? This girl said she jealous. What? Can you think of shit like that to say? What? Somebody? Oh my God, Jesus! They saying Desharia is jealous of his relationship with his other daughter. Why would they even put that in the atmosphere? Oh my God, these retarded motherfuckers. Somebody said, instead of saying you're not unbothered by lies, call your baby girl and ask her how to make things right between the two of you guys. I'm not here to judge neither way. Things happen. Hurt people hurt people. Baby, I've been lied on by my daughter, but I continue to push forward to make things right between us. Somebody said, you are supposed to be the father. What you are doing here is throwing a tantrum like a toddler. You and your daughter should go for therapy and work things out. For once, be a parent and grow up. Your daughter is acting more mature than you, which is not okay because she's only 17. Be mature. Better still, grow up. Somebody said, all those girls, all those women cursing your daughter is the nastiest way should be women. She said, all those women cursing your daughter in the nastiest way should be put on pause. Imagine you as a father encouraging supporters to curse your child that way. Somebody said, this is sad. You should be trying to repair your relationship with your daughter. Nobody is a perfect parent. We didn't come with a handbook, but saying she's lying when you know it's the truth is crazy. You would get more respect if you owned it and just moved on. Somebody said that girl ain't lying. That girl ain't lying on you, not with the pain in her eyes and the voice. Man up, sir, and start the healing journey together. Oh, man. And these are people I ain't never seen or heard of. Somebody said, is the difference between discipline and abuse. What he did is straight abuse. Beating a child with a thick belt until she is bleeding is crazy work. She should have been reported it. Anyway, this is crazy. Some of these people are giving it to him, but some of these people are taking up for him, saying disown her, let her go, don't ever call her again, delete her number. This one girl says she is jealous of him and Momo relationship. Lord, Father God. Some of these people weird as hell. I swear to Jesus, they weird. I mean, you can't even, I'm talking about weird to the 15 power weird. Desharia only cares about Momo. She's done with him, but she don't want her little sister to go through what she did. To have to write your father off is a hard thing. But guess what? The fact of the matter is they'll write each other off, but he will still share her. You want to know why? Because he will get a like and a view. He's going to continue to make money off her the same way he tries to make money off of Brianna. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about his daughter's situation. I was just reading some of those comments because they're awful. But I'm gonna get off because I don't want this live to be about Desharia, and it's looked like it might be going in that direction. So let's not do that. A lot of those people probably him in the third part. Excuse me. You're probably right. The only reason why he get Momo is because it's court ordered. Otherwise, he wouldn't get that baby. I think the only reason why he get her KT is because he know the internet will call him a deadbeat as they were. And not only that, he was trying to say Brianna wouldn't let him get her, and that just wasn't the case. However, when he found out that he can get locked up for abandonment, that's when he also decided to be a part of her life. I bet most of the supporters going through rough times. and they wonder why their life is so jacked up. It's because they are evil. Yes. Before I leave, let me just touch on one more thing. I know this don't have to do with Ciara's abuse. However, I just want to point it out. I posted it on my page, but let me just point it out right here. Let me see if I can blow this up. Let me see if I can. All right, so Nina, the lady that has been stalking my page, coming leaving umpteen comments and shit on my YouTube channel or whatever, the 64, soon to be 64-year-old lady that is just obsessed with me, probably in here right now. She says on a comment on my YouTube channel, she says, Amora, I challenge you to get off the internet and go feed the homeless. I do it every Sunday here in my city with my own money. I do not have to ask the internet to donate anything to help. Can you do that? Now, here's the thing. Why is Nina wanting me to get off the internet? Because who is she going to come listen to if I get off the internet? Huh? This is my job, and she wants me to quit my job. This is my job. This is my business. She wants me to stop my business, okay? Give up my income to do what she does. Go feed the homeless with her own money and then harass and bash a 32-year-old the rest of the time. She wants me to be like her, okay? She wants me to be a miserable old-ass woman like her. She literally said this. She challenged me to get off the internet. Why in the world would I do that? Huh? Who would do that? Who would get off the internet to be like Nina? Nina ain't got a mother effing thing going on. Okay? She got a trailer sitting on a motherfucking 6 feet high, tall ass brick fucking foundation. Okay? In North, no, I ain't even gonna say where she live. I don't want to dox the bitch. But anyway, Nina, I decline your challenge. Get somebody else to do it, baby. Okay? We ain't the same. You continue to go feed the homeless with your own money. Hopefully you ain't doing no crack or no drugs no more in your life, okay? I hope you clean. I hope you ain't fooling around with them drugs that you said that you used to cook, all right? Girl, learn how to smile because you done took 190 photos and not one with showing your teeth. At this point, I don't believe you have teeth in your mouth, Miss Nina, okay? Go dye your hair back purple or whatever, burgundy or whatever, because, honey, you look a hot mess. But Nina, I don't even know why you come over here and listen to me. And I know you over here now because this girl that went and bought a whole membership. I'm talking about a whole membership. You understand what I'm saying? And if I left the internet, if I left YouTube, who's she going to listen to? Because, honey, when I tell you this chick stalks me, harass me every single day, if I don't get one comment left on my video, old Miss Nina is going to come and give a comment. You hear me? Nina is my, what do y'all call it when a person is obsessed with your ass? She's my stalker. I got a full-ass grown woman-ass stalker. Okay? I have a damn stalker. You feel me? Nina need to go sit on the porch and swing them legs of hers. Seriously. Because something is wrong with her. So anyway, I don't know why Nina keep on messing with me. I don't know why she keep on coming over here. Yeah, she is a fan. She a fan. But if she wants to be called out and made famous, I'm going to keep on calling her ass out and making her ass famous, okay? Always, always. I ain't even going to block her. I could, but I'm not. She said, first of all, why would you pay strictly out of your pocket when you... Who is this? That must be my daughter. Hold on. Did she catch an Uber to work? Hold on, y'all. I think that's Jackie. What in the world would Jalen sit in the front seat of an Uber driver? That's some weird ass shit. Anyway, what was I saying? That just threw me off. Oh, she said, first of all, why would you pay strictly out of pocket when you have supporters who are more than willing to help? Little dumb. Exactly. I don't know. Okay, and we about to pay. We about to do this again in May. I think what date we said of that? I think we said May the. I know it's May the 20 something. I think the 24th. What day we doing to feed the homeless again? We're not feeding them this time. We are giving them toiletries and sleeping bags and toiletries. I said I was gonna put a list together. I'm gonna put a list together. Hold on. She said talking about the crack cooker Nina. Yeah, we talking about the crack cooker Nina. Jalen. Yeah. Was that Uber? No, I put forward for. Oh, because I was gonna say the thing you drive in the front seat of no Uber. It's my coworker. Okay. We don't at the same time, so I actually take him home. Okay. I didn't know you was getting off so early. You trying to save money? Yeah. That was gonna be $20. That was free for 2 minutes. Right? $20. The car was crazy. You've been paying $20 to go to work. I didn't know that. Does Daddy know? He knows now. $20. Oh yeah, that's crazy to drive right up the street. Carpool. Girl, you could have skated to work. Love you. I haven't made spaghetti, but you want some spaghetti? Spaghetti? Yeah, I'm gonna have pizza right now. Oh, we still got pizza left? Where's it? Bring us some shit. Okay, thanks. Desharia came out on the live and Amore shed light back on Ciara. Now he gets Momo for the weekend. Oh my goodness. Oh, he got Momo now. I can't believe the girl said she's just jealous of him and Momo relationship. These people are weird. Anyway, she said that stupid man Robert is the most evilest thing I've seen in my life. A piece of shit needs to rot in hell. Well, I think I agree with your ass. She said, why Robert supporters bashing that little girl? Shaking my head. Because that's just who they are. That's who they are. And then they'll have the one that's spinning around in the chair talking about her next. How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? Oh my God. She about to get a kick out of it. She about to get a kick out of it. You know? She said, Nina, love you for real. Okay, she really do love me. She said she was serving them. Anyway, I'm about to get off, y'all. She said, I'm sure you're right, more. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna be spinning around in that chair talking like, you know, bitch, you little motherfucking bitch, you all crazy. Why? She going, oh Lord, baby Jesus, honey, because you know she got the cheek, honey. She like, shit, I want to do whatever I can to please them, honey. I need to continue to please. She said, I wish Ciara would go and get child support for him. It's too late. That girl about to be 18 years old in December. It's too late. She ain't did it for 3 years. Her fucking ass is not about to do it. It's too late at this point, in my opinion. It's too damn late. She should have been did it. That baby will be 18 in December. It's too late. If she would have did what I told her to do, they both would be making money. She didn't listen to me. I told her I would have changed my goddamn Facebook name to LaTruth's baby mama. The fuck? I wouldn't even put Ciara on that shit. It would have been LaTruth's baby mama. She can get it till she's 26 if she's in school. Are you sure? 26? Are you sure? I didn't know that. She said, More, this was a great live, and always we appreciate you for bringing awareness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that from you, baby girl. I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate y'all pulling up. I appreciate y'all, truthfulness. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. And let me drop this video one more time so that you guys can, hold on, let me grab it. If you have not watched it, I want y'all to watch this video. It's an hour and 25 minutes. Let me explain what this video is about. I need more thumbs up on this video too, because I only got 300 thumbs up. And it should be, if I got 1.7K views, I should have at least 700 thumbs up. I mean, you know, I know some people forget. But I just dropped the link again. This is Ciara's, you guys, own words. Ciara's own words of what Robert did to her. He drugged her and gave her carpet burn. He stomped on her with his boots. He smacked her in the face with a plate of food. He threatened her with a weapon in front of her daughter. He threatened her before she could open the door for the police. And he beat her with a belt. He left wets on her legs so big that it took almost a month before they disappeared. And last but not least, while she was pregnant with Nisharia, he beat her with a belt to where she turned around her whole body and offered her back so that he wouldn't beat her in the stomach. Her own words. I need y'all to listen to that. I need y'all to listen to the entire thing. Put it on in your kitchen while you cooking tonight, okay? Put it on while you taking a shower. Put it on while you doing whatever you doing, okay? Put that video on and let people hear what LaTruth's first baby mama said that he did to her, okay? We're going to continue to talk about this. We're not going to stop talking about it no time soon, all right? Now, I am going to be coming back maybe later. I know y'all used to Laugh Out Loud Friday or whatever. I said I was going to come out here and laugh about how the court case got thrown out or whatever. Maybe I'll do that after the internet sister gets off live because, yeah, because, honey, I heard they got another case on me, child, which I think is funny as hell. But anyway, we're going to come out here and we're going to laugh at that. But I don't want to do that on this particular live, okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Oh, let me give y'all let me see who poured into this live. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I met my goal, but it's okay, baby. Cheryl Hawkins was the first one to send a super sticker toward my goal. I appreciate you, Cheryl. Thank you so very much. Tawana Featherston. Thank you. Shawan. Thank you. Platinum Bracelet. Thank you. Candid Eye. Thank you. Deanne. Thank you. Sanchez 19 Green. Thank you. Tanya E. Thank you, Levette. Thank you. I am Glenn for real. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Jackie Hater. Jackie Hater. I think that's how you say it. Halter. I just say Jackie. Thank you, Katina. Thank you. Watch this. Thank you. She said, I believe everything those three said about that abuser, deadbeat gang. Exactly that part. Candida, thank you. She said Ciara was 16 and RH was 23 when he started dating her. That is statutory rape. RH is a monster. They ain't gonna like that, child. They ain't gonna like that. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, boss lady. Appreciate you. Tanya, appreciate you. Levette, excuse me, not Levette, but Lady V. Thank you. She said he just said that because we said he's going to end up like the Hurt Twins dad, making money off the kids and don't have a savings. Exactly. You're right. He did say that because of that. Thank you, Lady V. Thank you, J Bands. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mrs. Hurd. Thank you so very much for you guys pouring into my live stream. I will be back a little bit later. Again, I know the our internet sister gonna come in and put it on the floor. Hold on, right before we leave, somebody else just sent me a message. Let me just make sure. Deserve the baby for Easter. Oh, he gets the baby for Easter. Oh, one day he's gonna go Easter egg hunting. He's gonna end up in a nursing home, miserable and alone. Yep, that's what bad parents do. They don't realize that they end up in a nursing home by themselves, and then they be like, "Wait a minute, what happened? What about kids? I love them." She said, "You should have listened to your daughter. You effing clown. I'm 49 and my father only spanked me twice and never with a belt because he understands the strength of his hands in regards to swinging a belt. You fuck." Keisha, you mad at him, aren't you? You mad at him, aren't you? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I gotta end this live stream, y'all. I love y'all, but I gotta go. I gotta take care of something. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, okay? Y'all enjoy for the rest of the day. I'm gonna come back a little later. I think I will. What time is it? It is 5:48. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little later. I love y'all. Hit that thumbs up button. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye. Love y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers that we want to replace them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our